Hey guys, Katie20 here and I'm back with another video. So happy Halloween everyone. Yeah, I'm dressed up and I decided to get dressed up for Halloween and do the video. I've been so excited for this all week. And now it's Halloween. So this is a little twist to the vampire look. I did have the fangs, but it's hard to barely open my mouth because of the zip. Because I've used latex glue to stick it down in the place. So after this, I can, kind of zip it up a bit. I know it's not the best, but I'm trying to make it look white around the face, and there's like fake blood. I use fake blood around the mouth now because the face paint wasn't good enough, so I'm gonna have to get better face paint the next time I do. Makeup for the next Halloween next year. But yeah, it's supposed to be a crime vampire, and then the blood, like a vampire's being beaten, and then you got a red face. But it's kind of different. I've seen a little style. So yeah, and I decided to put my hair down, and I've got my dress. It goes all the way down to my ankles nearly. And I've decided to decorate a little. There we go. And we're over there. So we're going to be doing some Halloween stuff. So, yeah. We'll go through some stories and that, and then, I was going to put some Halloween music on, but it's like, I've got other girls to put with it, like put beside it. But I've got some, gonna go for some scary stories and that, and then watch me react to a scary, try not to get scared challenge. So yeah, I thought I'd do that. So we're gonna begin. Oh yes, and I got spiders as well. There's one there, and the other one's inside there, hiding in there. You can't see it really well, but yeah. So we're gonna get started with the stories. I'm gonna read about six or something, and then do that and then wrap the video around there, because I don't know what else to do. I was gonna read my Twisted One story, but see on the time and that, and then might do a few pages of Twisted One's Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah. Anyways, so okay, the first story is called The Trick-or-Treater Who Died After Being Given Cyanide-Laced Candy. So these are based on true stories, apparently. So, in 1974, 8-year-old Timothy O'Brien died on Halloween evening after eating candy laced with cyanide. Don't know how you say that. But the story has even more horrific twist. It turned out the candy was poisoned by Timothy's father, Ronald, who was in financial trouble and has out insurance policies of his children. In addition to Timmy, Ronald O'Brien gave poisoned candy to 4 other children, including his daughter Elizabeth. Thankfully, none of them ate it. O'Brien was executed by lethal injection in 1984. Damn. I can't barely move my mouth because it's stuck. I couldn't even put a big smile. Okay. Story 2. The suicide mistake for Halloween decoration. Oh, look at that photo. I can't say well. I'll send this link after so you guys get to have a look. So, in 2005, a 42-year-old woman in Delaware committed suicide by hanging herself from a tree across the street. Was a residential area. Though the body was easily visible to the passerby and passing vehicles, no one called the police for hours. Why? They assumed the woman's wind in the wind was a Halloween decoration. Oh my god, Freddy Krueger. I know some people dress up as Freddy Krueger. The man who dressed, yeah. So, a Halloween party in San Antonio, Texas, was in full force last year when a man dressed as Freddy Krueger showed up uninvited. He opened a fire on the crowd, shooting 5 people. Oh my goodness. Okay. The son who dissipated his mother and left her body in the street. One night in Long Island, just before Halloween 2014, a dissipated body laid in the street 5 feet away from its severed head. Too many passersby. The horrific sight appeared to a Halloween prank, but the truth was far more disturbing. 35-year-old Derek Ward had used a kitchen knife to kill and decapitate his mother Patricia, then carried the body and head out the apartment. After leaving the body and head in the street, Ward jumped in front of the computer train, killing himself. Oh, goodness me. Okay. I'm just gonna have a look further down, see if there's another one. Oh. The Japanese exchange student who knocked on the wrong door. Okay, this one's a bit longer, but anyway. 25 years ago, 16-year-old Japanese exchange student Yoshihiro Hattori, dressed as John Travolta's character from Saturday Night Fever, that headed out a Halloween party in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Tragically, he was mistakenly dropped at the wrong house, and homeowner panicked by the unexpected visitor and killed Hattori. The homeowner was later acquitted or something like that of any wrongdoing. Hattori's mother Mikio commented on the 20th anniversary of her son's death. I've been observing American society for the past 20 years. The ongoing situation there has been incomprehensible to Japanese. I want to encourage more people to adopt gun control. Oh dear. The man who opened his door to find a trick-or-treater who would end his life. Oh my god. These are bad. I mean, some I've missed out, but you guys say they are the ones I didn't read, but I've read most of them. There's like 11. In 1982, 69-year-old Marvin Brandland was getting ready for bed after a night of handing out Halloween candy when there was a one more knock at his door. Brandland opened the door to find someone wearing a pillowcase over their head with holes cut for eyes. The ticker said, "Trick or treat, give me your money or I'll shoot." He then pulled out a gun and ordered Brandland into his safe basement, where Brandland kept a safe. Brandland, figuring was a prank since only family members knew about the safe, grabbed a gun for the gun. The person in the pillowcase fired, hitting Brandland in the throat, killing him. The killer fled, leaving the pillowcase at the end of the scene. In 2010, pillowcase was tested for DNA, but there wasn't any DNA on it to make a match. Oh my god. Damn. Those stories are... wow. I'll just keep it on that time. So I try not to get scared tired. I try not to put myself. So, here we go. I'll send the link to... I'll need to give it a little because I don't want it loud. Okay. Cool intro. Funny or Die Jr. Cool intro. Okay, one video the pop-ups in. Okay. Oh jeez. That's loud enough. Level 1. Yeah, beautiful, don't think too nice. See, you think it's all beautiful and it's just gonna be scary. Why do you think something else is gonna happen? Damn. That's spooky. Go away! Nelly? Okay, I did get confused, but right. Oh no. Guys, I don't like this. My nose twitches every time I get fright. I don't want to look. What is telling me? Can you hear that? Oh my god. Okay, this is where time. Don't wanna look, don't wanna look, don't wanna look. I'm so afraid now. Oh my god, is this the same again? Oh, you could say that. Oh jeez. Not again. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just so scared. I'm a little scared again. Even though I'm used to Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff. This is different. It's just out of nowhere. Oh wow. Okay, I opened my eyes like before it came up. It's the same one, just used a different jump scare. Pretty cute, if you ask me. Okay. There's a beach. I'll turn the camera so you guys see. Right, there's a beach. Yes. Okay, that did not get me. Oh, you fell that. Congrats if you made it. Yeah, good luck. But we're just going through now. Oh, jeez, this is not good. Okay, so the figure. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, I've got to get lower because it makes it more scary. Just go away. Oh my god. Are you done? Level 6. How long have we got left? Still 2 minutes. I can't survive this. If it gets any more scary, then I'm just gonna. Oh no. Really? Okay, level 7. Okay. I'm kind of squinting my eyes, but I'm still looking, guys. Some of them haven't scared us. Someone's gonna go through that door. Oh my god. That is awesome. It's gonna come out of nowhere, isn't it? You can hear the laughing. Wow, the ghost though. By the way, I do believe in ghosts, guys. This gets quite nice, but Jesus, where'd that come from? Okay, I got right there. I can't take this anymore. Oh, 1 minute left. I did not survive this last one. the thing blowing. What is good? Oh really? You can feel me nose going like just tense. Finally made it the last scariest of them all. Level 10. Oh jeez. I'm gonna do that again. The last one's the best. It is the totally scariest. I'm gonna turn this right up again. Oh my goodness. I gotta get some up for that video. Oh my god. I do gotta fight guys, so I totally failed that challenge. Okay, so it's only 16 minutes of the, pardon me, the video, so we can read a bit of Twisted Ones. So I think I'm gonna start like doing like a few like videos about like reading through it. So if you guys haven't got the book, then you come to my channel and listen to me read the story. So I'll be 1 minute. I'm just going to turn the camera because I know it's right down here. Let's see it. I got my bookmarks up at the top. But I was on page 9. Easy to remember. But it'll start from the start. You know, I'll read about like 10 few pages, get started, and then I'll do one and another video. I'll read that actual story as well. Because like I'm not like getting anywhere to it. So I think, oh yes, and I got manga as well. It's just like, I'm gonna lean her there. She's right there. Like, she just sits on my cushion all the time. So, over there. I can barely move my face, it's just stiff. So, Five Nights at Freddy's The Twisted Ones. I haven't had a proper read of it yet, but I've only read the start. So, it's so many pages though. We'll get started. I'm going to try and get this video up to about 20 minutes roughly, so we'll get started. So, oh this. Turn my body around so I'm nice and comfy on the thing. So, chapter 1. I'm not going to read like, I know probably like a bit better than doing a chapter, but so many pages to get to the other chapter. Now look, it's like page 30. Depends how quick I can read. But let's get started anyway. So, don't trust your eyes. Dr. Treadwell walked back and forth across the platform at the front of the auditorium. Her steps were slow and even almost hypnotic. Your eyes deceive your every day, filling in the blanks for you. In a world of sensory overload, an image of dizzying geometric detail lit up the canvas screen behind her. When I say sensory overload, I mean that quite literally. At every moment, your senses are receiving far more information than they can process at all once, and your mind is forced to choose which signals to pay attention to. It does that based on your experiences and expectation of what is normal, the things we are familiar with, the things we can, for the most part, ignore. We see this most easily with olfactory fatigue. Your eye ceases to perceive a smell when you've been around it for a while. You may be quite thankful for this phenomenon, depending on the habits of your roommate. The class tittered ditchfully, then became quiet. as the image of another multicolored design flashed onto the screen. The professor gave a hint of a smile and continued, "Your mind creates motion when there is none. It fills in colors and trajectories based on what you've been seen before, and calculates what you should be seeing now." Another image flashed onto the overhead screen. If your mind didn't do this, then simply walking outside and seeing a tree will consume all your mental energy, leaving no resources to do anything else. In order for your function in the world, your mind fills in the spaces of the tree with its own leaves and branches. 100 pencils scribbled at all once, filling the lecture hall with a sound like scurrying mice. It's why you enter a house for the first time you experience a moment of dizziness. Your mind has taken in more than usual. It's drawn a floor plan, creating a palette of colours, and saving an inventory of images to draw on later, so you don't have to go through the exhausting intake every single time. The next time you enter that same house, you'll already know where you are. "Charlie!" An urgent voice whispered her name inches from her ear. So Charlie's the girl. This could be the one of this location, the one up baby. Scooped. Well, use a scoop and made ice cream. I think it could be. Charlie kept writing. She was staring straight. "I'd do this page and I'll do like another page or two roughly. So yeah." So I head out to the display at the front of the lecture hall. As Dr. Treadwell went on, she paced faster, occasionally flinging an arm towards the screen to illustrate her point. Her words seemed to be falling behind. Her mind raced on ahead. Charlie had realized by the second day of classes that a professor sometimes broke off in the middle of the sentence, only to finish an entirely different one. It was like she skimmed the text in her head, reading out a few words here and there. Most of the students in her robotics class found it maddening, but Charlie liked it. It made the lesson kind of like doing a puzzle. The screen flashed again, displaying an assortment of mechanical parts and a diagram of an eye. "This is what you must recreate." Dr. Treadwell stepped back from the image, turning it to the class. "Basic artificial intelligence is all about the sensory control. You don't be doomed with a mind that can filter with these out for itself. You must design programs that recognize basic shapes while discarding unimportant information. You must do for your robot what your own mind does for you. Create a simplified and organized assembly of information based on what's relevant. Let's start looking at the examples of basic shapes recognition." Charlie hissed the voice again, as she waved her pencil impatiently at the figure peering over her shoulder. Her friend Artie tried to show him away. The gesture cost her a moment, put her half a step behind the professor. She hurried to catch up, anxious not to miss a single line. The paper in front of her covered in formulas, notes in the margin, sketches, and diagrams. She wanted to get everything done all at once, not just the math, but all the things it made her think of. If she could tie new facts to things she already knew, she'd retain it much more easily. She felt hungry for it, alert, watching for tidbits of information like a dog under the dinner table. A boy near in front raised his hand to ask a question, and Charlie felt a brief flare of impatience. Now the whole class would have stopped while Treadwell went back to explain a simple concept. Charlie let her mind wander, sketching absently in the margins of her notebook. "John will be here in," she glanced restlessly at her watch. "An hour. I told him maybe someday we'll see each other again. I guess it's someday," he called out of the blue. "I'm just going to be passing through," he said, and Charlie hadn't bothered to ask how he knew where she was. Of course he wouldn't know. There was There was no reason not to meet him, and She found herself alternately excited and filled with dread. Now she absently sketched rectangular forms along the bottom of her notepaper. Her stomach jumped a little. It jumped. A little spasm of nerves. It felt like a lifetime since she last saw him. Sometimes it felt like she had seen him yesterday, as if the last year hadn't passed. But of course it had, and everything had changed for Charlie once again. That might be the night of her 18th birthday. The dreams had begun. Charlie was long accustomed to nightmares, the worst moments of her past forced up like bile into twisted versions of memories already too terrible to recall. She shoved them dreams back of her mind in the morning, and sealed them away, knowing they would only breed it when night fell again. These dreams were different. When she woke, she was physically exhausted, not just drained but sore, her muscles weak. Her hands were stiff, aching, like they'd become clenched into fists for hours. These new dreams didn't come every night, but then they did. They interrupted her regular nightmares and took them over. It didn't matter if she was only running and screaming for her life, or wandering aimlessly. Though a dull mishmash of the various places she had seen all week, suddenly from nowhere she would sense him. Sammy, her lost twin brother, was near. She knew he was present, the same as she knew that she was present, and whatever the dream was, it dropped away. People, places, light and sound. Now she was searching for him in the darkness, calling his name. He never answered. She would drop her hands and knees, feeling her way through the dark, letting her presence guide her way until she came to the barrier. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there for now. I'll read this story more in another video, so I might do it for tomorrow's video or Thursday. But that does it for this video. Quite different actually, I've done another reaction video, but try not to get scared challenge. This time, a bit of the fun, but you get to know a bit about the twisted ones. So things, well, I've already heard from the start, I think maybe Charlie's the girl that got killed. Like, scooped by accident. Well, I think it's an accident by a baby. Yeah. But that does it, really. And then, yeah, obviously the stories that start. Like I said, all links will be in the description below. Again, also, and that will either be uploaded tonight or most likely tomorrow. Tomorrow will be more likely. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button and why not subscribe. And I'll see you blueberries in the next video. Bye! Oh, and happy Halloween again too. Hope you guys have a fab night.